Hey everyone, if you're a small business owner, there are many challenges impacting businesses of all the sizes. Whether it's managing cash flows, keeping staff employed, or just staying afloat, the struggle is real. The good news is that the government has provided privilege called SBR or Small Business Relief for small businesses in UAE to ease the implementation of corporate tax. FTA has issued a comprehensive corporate tax guide on SBR, providing more clarity on the application of UAE corporate tax law to the small businesses. This relief is only available to resident taxable persons, either natural or juridical persons, with a gross business income of up to rupees 3 million dirhams in the relevant tax periods. This relief shall be available from 1st June 2023 to 31st December 2026. For group tax, revenue threshold for SPR will apply to the group rather than individual members of the group. Now we shall discuss that who is not eligible for SPR. Non-resident persons are not eligible to opt for SPR, so this option is only available for the resident persons. Small business relief will not be available to the businesses that are constituent company of an MNE. MNEs are the group of companies that operate in more than one country and that have the total consolidated group revenue of more than 83.15 billion and are required to prepare a country by country report under the UAE's reporting legislation. Qualifying free zone persons, which means that juridical persons registered in free zone and meet all the related conditions. Small business relief will also not be available where a person artificially separates their business into one or more entities in order to ensure that revenue of each entity is below the threshold for small business relief. Where the FTA establishes that this arrangement has taken place, the person will also have to repay any unpaid corporate tax and any penalties that may be charged. Next question that might pop into your mind is that do we need to apply for SPR or is it automatic once the criteria is fulfilled? Eligible taxable persons that meet the conditions for small business relief and wishing to benefit from the small business relief must first register for corporate tax. Then they must make an election in their tax return in order to benefit from the relief. This election must be made for each tax period that a tax return is filed in order for the relief to apply for that tax period. Now we shall see the impacts of SPR on entities electing for this option. Businesses who elect for SBR will complete a simplified tax return, which means that certain other provisions of the corporate tax law that are relevant to the calculation of the taxable income will not apply. SBR treats eligible taxable persons as having no taxable income for the relevant tax period. This means that they will not have to calculate their taxable income and they do not need to identify the relevant expenses that they would otherwise be required in order to deduct or apply any other reliefs. They do not need to pay corporate tax on income earned in that period. The dividend is exempt. No participation exemption are applied on such entities. This gives the administrative reliefs to the small entities. They can opt for cash basis for accounting to prepare their financial statements, and which makes the financial management more straightforward. They will not be required to calculate their taxable income, which makes the record keeping process simpler. However, all businesses must maintain records and documents for 7 years following the end of the tax period to which they relate. Additionally, businesses that elect for small business relief will not be required to maintain transfer pricing documentation. This measure is intended to further reduce the compliance burden on small businesses. However, they must follow the transfer pricing rules to establish the arm's length price and submit the simplified return. A drawback of SBR is that business cannot accumulate and utilize tax losses and excess interest expenditure for the relevant tax period. Businesses cannot apply reliefs for transfers within a qualifying group or for a business restructuring transactions. Now we shall see that how to calculate the gross income of 3 million for the SBR threshold. It includes the exempt income like dividend, participating interest, and profit distribution received from the juridical persons resident in UAE. It also includes the income of a foreign permanent establishment subject to meeting certain conditions. It also includes the taxable income. Whatever the business activity is, The income earned from UAE and the worldwide income should also be considered to calculate this threshold. Any assets, which includes the land, building, vehicle, or any other assets, whatever the receipts from the sales are, these shall also become the part of the gross income. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped you to understand small business relief in UAE. You can leave any questions or thoughts in the comments. Good luck with your business and see you in the next video.